Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Canada and beyond. If you are someone who is new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button because on this channel we talk a lot about Canada in general and we also share our experience through our vlogs. So if you are someone interested in coming to Canada or you already in Canada, you are going to get a lot of benefits by subscribing to this channel. So with that being said, let's jump into today's video topic, which is benefits of living in Ottawa. Now, if you have been following us, you have already known that we have moved from Saint John, New Brunswick, which is far east coast of Canada, to the central, the heart of Canada, which is the Ottawa city. And Ottawa is also the capital city of Canada. A lot of immigrants, a lot of people who are living outside of Canada, they think that Toronto is the capital city of Canada, but that is not the case. The capital of Canada is Ottawa, and we have been living in Ottawa for almost a year now. So I think it's a perfect time to share with you our experience and let you know what are the benefits we are getting by living in Ottawa, how our lives have improved, how we are enjoying the city, and how we are growing in this city. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So the number one on the list here is high quality of life. Ottawa is known for offering a great quality of life. This city is clean, safe, and it provides good access to health care. People who live in Ottawa city enjoy a nice balance between the work and personal life. As the city, it isn't too crowded or fast-paced just like the bigger city of Canada, Toronto, BC, Calgary or Edmonton. The city of Ottawa is pretty mild and mellow. Well, it is so mellow that some people would call it boring city of Canada, but it does comes with its pros and cons. Like if you are living in a too fast-paced city, I don't think you are going to enjoy life and embrace life. Being stuck in the traffic somewhere, or when you look towards the GPS, it's saying it's only 8 kilometers away, but it's going to take you 2 hours to reach to your destination. By the way, this happens frequently if you are living in Greater Toronto area, but this is absolutely not the case here in the Ottawa. The fast pace or the mellow life has a great impact on your day-to-day life because you don't want to get stuck in the traffic. The cost of living, especially when you are comparing to cities like Toronto or Vancouver, is more affordable, which makes it a comfortable place for families and individuals alike. Now, speaking of cost of living, I do want to mention here that almost 3 days ago, Jihen and I, we both were in Toronto and we have been going to different restaurants to check the halal food. And to our surprise, the restaurant prices were much more cheaper as compared to Ottawa. Now in Ottawa, there might be other things which are going to be much more cheaper. For example, the real estate market in Ottawa is much more cheaper as compared to Ottawa. So if you are someone looking to buy a house and you are juggling between which city you want to settle in, and when you compare these two cities, Ottawa is much more cheaper than the Greater Toronto area. It is going there, it is becoming expensive now with today's real estate market, but houses are still comparatively cheaper than Toronto. And other thing in terms of quality of life here in Ottawa, Ottawa is not as diverse as Toronto, which you can take it as a positive way or negative. Ottawa is not diverse, which means it is not too much saturated. So you are not going to see different cultures here. Mostly people here are the ones who born and grew up here. And also a lot of people who are living here already are working for the government. So people who are living here, if they are working for the government, they most likely tend to live here for longer term. While Toronto, on the other hand, is a great destination for immigrants, and a lot of people tend to go over there because of the job opportunities, opportunity for growth, and opportunity for opening their own businesses, because there are more small businesses that are run and operated by immigrants in Toronto than Ottawa. Now, speaking of job, Number second on the list is job opportunities. This is another benefit you get by living in Ottawa. Since Ottawa is the capital city of Canada, there are many government jobs available, making it a great city for those looking for stable, well-paying employment. Besides the government, Ottawa also has growing tech industry, companies like Shopify and other high-tech firms providing jobs in IT. And not just in IT, there are many other jobs that you can find in Ottawa as well. For example, if you are an engineer, or if you are good in sales and you are looking for a job in retail sector, you can also find that as well here in Ottawa. There may not be too many jobs as compared to Toronto or bigger cities, but still, when you are comparing the size of this city, I think Ottawa is still a great place to find jobs because there are many opportunities out there. I know a lot of immigrants who are watching this channel might be thinking, if you are just coming for jobs or earning money in Canada, Toronto can be a better place. The reason being is there are more businesses, it's a more bigger economy, and there are other number of corporates they are operating in Toronto area. So if you have a good resume, you can definitely go there. But I would still suggest, if you are looking for work and life balance, Ottawa can be a great place. This means there are good career options for a wide range of professions, from public servants to tech workers. By the way, speaking of tech, Shopify is a great Canadian tech story which were started by students of University of Ottawa, and their head office right now is here in the heart of downtown Ottawa. And number 3 on the list here is culture and recreational activities. There is always something to do in Ottawa. The city has many museums, art galleries and theaters such as National Gallery of Canada and Canadian Museum of History. Festivals like Winterlude and the Canadian Tulip Festival are held throughout the year. For outdoor lovers, Ottawa has plenty of parks, bike trails and nature reserves. The Rideau Canal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is perfect for kayaking in summer and ice skating in the winter. There are also plenty of places for hiking, cycling and other outdoor sports right in and around the city. We have found Ottawa is more green than any other city in Canada. Each direction you drive, you will find different sort of parks, different type of landscape, but it's all green. Since Ottawa is not just congested city, it's very wide. Even if you go to the outskirts of Ottawa like Kanata, Barhaven or East Side Orleans, you will find plenty of parks, trails, lakes. They are surrounding this city and you will always find something to do over there, no matter where you live. Now, 4th on the list is great educational options for your kids and family. Ottawa is a home of some of Canada's top universities and schools, making it an excellent place for education. The University of Ottawa and Carleton University offer a wide variety of programs for both undergraduate and graduate students. There are also many high-quality primary and secondary schools, both public and private, which makes Ottawa a great city for families with kids who value education. Number 5 on the list, which is very important, is bilingualism, which is English and French. So Ottawa is a bilingual city where both English and French are spoken. This is helpful for people who speak either language and for those who want to improve their language skills. Being bilingual can also provide more job opportunities. Obviously, if you are someone who are speaking both French and English, there will be a lot more job opportunities for you, especially when Ottawa is more government sector heavy. There are a lot of bureaus that are formed by the Canadian government, and hence there are more jobs for bilingual people, especially in government roles where knowing both languages often required. Beyond the practical advantages, living in bilingual city exposes you to two cultures and gives you a unique chance to explore and experience Canada's French and English traditions. By the way, Ottawa is very strategically located right in the heart of Canada, and The borders of Ottawa also attach to the Quebec province. If you are someone who want to live in more French speaking, you can definitely check out the city of Gatineau, which is only 5 kilometers away from famous Parliament Hill, where we have Canadian Parliament, the House of Commons, and the Senate of Canada. So there you have it, guys. This was a short video. We wanted to make this video to give you a little bit comparisons of Ottawa with the other cities. There is another advantage of living in Ottawa, which I did not mention on my first 5 point, but this is another great point. That is, the location of Ottawa is perfect. If you are ever feeling bored in the city, you are only 2 hours away, even less than 2 hours away from Montreal, and about 3 hours and 45 minutes away from the city downtown of Toronto. So like I said before in the video, Ottawa is really strategically located in the heart of Canada. So you can access to both Montreal and Toronto within a day trip. So just like us, whenever there is a long weekend, we always go to Toronto or Montreal. So I think location of Ottawa can be a really great benefit. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know this was a short video, but we wanted to put it out there to let you know, guys, what are the benefits we are getting by living in Ottawa. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.